Warning, this video may contain content that may not be suitable for children or anyone else that is easily offended. Strong language, graphic content, nudity, bad jokes, and a possible idiot, aka myself, may be featured in the following clip. Viewer discretion is advised. Channel is not responsible for any damages that you receive watching this video. What's up, y'all? It's Zims, and welcome to Hide and Seek Animated Stories. This video is by Llama Arts, and this video was also recommended to me by JJCG. He also recommended me another video, but I couldn't get to it, so he gave me another one, so I had to catch him on the back end. No homo. And we are about to dive in. Keep doing what you guys are doing. The videos will keep coming. I was thinking about doing a live stream reaction video this weekend, but if you guys would be interested in that, let me know down in the comment section. If not, then we can just keep doing it this way. I thought I would try something new so you guys can interact with me while I'm reacting to the video, or get your thoughts and stuff on what's going on inside the video. But if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Reprisal Zims, and welcome to the crow's nest. It's getting bigger and bigger, and you guys just keep flying in this way, that way, this way, that way, and it just hurts. Ow!
When I was a kid, my parents would sometimes bring me down to my aunt and uncle's place to stay for the weekend. Mainly, I'd spend time playing with my two cousins who were around the same age as me.
That's nice.
They lived on a small farm with plenty of open space, and we could run around doing pretty much whatever we wanted, if we thought we could get away with it. The three of us would sometimes cross over to the neighboring farm about half a mile away. It had been abandoned for decades, with a scattering of derelict buildings and other structures still standing on the property, just begging to be explored. This was of course a gold mine for three adventurous young boys such as ourselves, especially after my cousins told me stories about the deaths that took place in the house.
Doesn't he look like a blonde version of that's not Stan. What's his name? It's Stan's son on American Dad. He looks just like him, but a blonde version. But yeah, man, I remember the good old days of hide and seek, boy. My old OGs know what I'm talking about, boy. Hide and go get it. I can go get it, boy. Talking about handfuls of butt. What you mean? Alright, I'm sorry.
It was pretty classic fare. Man goes crazy, axe murders his entire family, hangs himself, returns every night as an angry spirit looking for new victims.
He John Cena.
Grisly stuff. Even at that age, I knew they were probably making it up, or at least embellishing old rumors. But seeing as how the setting lent itself so well to such tales, I allowed myself to buy into it. One afternoon, we decided to play hide and seek. When it was my turn to hide, I ran off for a flimsy brown barn that had living quarters on top, and climbed the stairs looking for a good spot. There was still furniture inside, and personal belongings lay scattered across the floor. I maneuvered over broken dishes, tattered clothes, and crumbling books, eventually coming to a small room with a closet.
2 red flags.
Jackpot.
Red
there were
flag.
even long black dresses still hanging on the rod that I could hide behind. I stepped inside and managed to force shut the folding door. My only illumination was a slit of sunlight that shone through the crack in the door from a nearby window.
Somebody about to block it, watch.
I crouched down with knees tucked into chest and waited. Some time passed and there was still no sign of my seekers.
Get out of there, bruh.
I waited some more, debating if and when I should give myself up. After nearly an hour, this was starting to get boring.
An hour?
My head drooped.
Alright, I don't know what kind of game of hide and seek y'all playing, but if I'm not found in the next 10 minutes, bro, I'm coming out of hiding, especially if I'm in a rundown rinky-dink farmhouse. Like, no, bro, we not playing those games. Old McDonald didn't have a farm no more because I'm not staying in there, bro. All that open land, and you picked the one abandoned, creepy house with a room upstairs with old abandoned dress out the wardrobe, and you sit in there for not 10, not 20, but 1 hour, bro. Oh, that's a long time, bro, of hiding and seek. And then you go fall asleep, bro. That's how you know how long he was waiting. But I remember the one scariest game of hide and seek I ever played. I was in, I think it was Atlanta. And we were playing in my cousin's house. And we were all running around. This was a scary game of hide and seek. They cut off all the lights. And the person that was the hide and go seek person, or the person that was supposed to go find people, had a flashlight. And they had to find us. And the same as him, I picked a closet. And my brother was like, oh yeah, we can hide in here. And then he was like, no, what, you can stay here. I'm gonna go somewhere else. So he leaves me there. And he leaves me inside of the closet. So while I'm sitting in the closet, I felt like clothes to my left and right was moving around. I leaned back because I was sitting there for so long. And my hands like dipped down in something. I think it was like a crawl space or a vent, bro, and I was boo-booing on myself. I got out of the closet and I didn't want to play no more.
I woke with a jerk. It was pitch black. Drowsy and confused, I forgot for a minute where I was or what I had been doing. As it came back to me, the realization that it was now nighttime and that I had been abandoned here filled me with sinking dread in the pit of my stomach.
You about to get it.
I tried to get up, but a sudden cramp in my calf kept me grounded.
Ooh.
I squirmed about, waiting for it to pass, when I heard a door slamming shut downstairs, and instantly froze.
He's done.
One of my cousins?
Nope.
There was a brief period of silence, then footsteps at the bottom of the stairs. But not just footsteps, a thud too, after every other step.
You got that wagon.
These weren't the footfalls of a child. They were slow, heavy, deliberate. I held my breath, praying they would go away. They did not. The noises continued to ascend.
Bro, see? Should have came out of hiding, bro. Please don't pick abandoned houses for hide and seek next time. Is that a
After
worm?
another moment of silence, the walking resumed. This time along with a steady scraping sound, like something heavy being dragged across the floorboards.
It's his cousins.
The footsteps made their way through the debris and wandered aimlessly through the various rooms. I thought I could smell something faintly putrid.
Blood.
The constant scrape sent cold shivers coursing down my arms and back. My worst fears were realized when the steps reached the bedroom
Please
doorway.
don't come to the closet. Please don't
They
come
got
to the
closer and closer, and finally
my
stopped directly in front of
God.
the closet door. I couldn't see a thing. After an agonizing pause, they continued on, over to the other side of the room and out the doorway again.
I'm so glad he didn't do that movie thing. You know what I'm talking about when people be about to get caught by the killer? I'm like, shut up. Damn. Like, he was not that scared, bro. You gonna die.
They faded away down the hallway. I waited for what seemed like an eternity. There were no more sounds now, and I was trying to build up enough courage to open the door and flee.
That's a Warzone strat. He about to
Three
flame.
things happened simultaneously just then. I was bombarded with a smell I can only describe as fresh roadkill. I heard raspy breathing behind me in the dark closet, and I felt hot breath against the nape of my neck.
Oh, he about to get it. The
That
cheeks.
was enough for me to hurtle myself out from the confines of that nightmare space, relying on memory and scant moonlight to navigate through the darkened house. All the while, I heard footsteps chasing behind me, closing in with terrifying speed. It was a clumsy, torturous escape full of trips and bumps and blind stumbling. I never looked back, at least not until I had burst out the front door and into the country night. And when I did turn around, I saw absolutely nothing.
Oh.
There were no more footsteps and nobody was chasing me.
Was it
That didn't
ghost?
stop me from running though, all the way back to my aunt and uncle's house. There was a police car in the driveway when I got back. My parents were there too, worried sick.
They was playing hide.
Everybody demanded to know where I had been.
Play hide and seek.
Apparently, when my cousins still hadn't found me by evening, they'd returned home to tell their parents. Eventually, the police were called in and informed me that they had already scoured every building on the farm. The insinuation that I was lying about my whereabouts didn't go unnoticed. None of it made any sense. It wasn't until years later that one of my cousins filled in a final piece of the story.
He was in an alternate universe.
He and his brothers had spent hours searching for me like they said, but the part they didn't tell anyone was that they thought they spotted me in the window of the bedroom I was hiding in. And when they got closer, they saw that it wasn't me. A young boy neither of them recognized was smiling and waving down at them
That must
and
have been
gesturing for them to come upstairs.
The dead
That's
body.
when they ran back home. All of this while I slept in the closet.
Bruh, that's wild, bruh. Bro, he was in an alternate universe, but somebody tell me, which cartoon is she from? What cartoon is she from? Let me know down in the comment section. She look oddly familiar. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, because I was kind of creepy. Because they said they searched for him for hours, but then again, they didn't go inside the barn, so they possibly could have found him, but the scary boy that was in the window possibly scared him away. Also, I'm thinking the boy was the one that was in that body bag that whoever was carrying around. I think there was like in this loop that continues to go and go and go, because as you notice, he said it was blood and stuff, and when he ran outside, all of it was gone. So I think he got stuck at some kind of like paranormal loop, happens over and over at a certain time of day. But can you imagine just hiding somewhere? You're like, whew, that was close. Oh man, dang, that was close, boy. I sure. They turned the heater on? But if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. JJCG, thank you so much for giving me this recommendation, man. I really, really, really appreciate it, man. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget I am seeing them, but if I check it out and I don't react to it 9 times out of 10, either I didn't really like it or I kind of found it boring. But keep shooting me ideas or keep shooting me videos and I will keep reacting to them. I'll reach out to you and let you know I reacted to it, and I'll also post your credit above getting another video. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to let me know down in the comment section that oranges are better than apples, and if you would like me to do a live stream reaction sometime this week.